Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Topps unveils rare LeBron, Curry, Durant signed Paris Olympics card. As rare as it was for LeBron James, Stephen Curry, and Kevin Durant to team up for a handful of games this summer, now there is a collectible commemorating their time together at the Paris Olympics that's even rarer. This card pays tribute to the incredible moment that we saw during the Olympics where three of the greatest active basketball players combined to take home the gold medal, Clay Luraski, senior vice president of product at Topps, told ESPN. This particular card is special because you have your regular version and then you have an autograph version. There's been many different autograph cards throughout basketball trading card history, but this is the first time these three players have signed the same card. So, it makes it very unique. The base card was made available at 6:20 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, shortly after the U.S. men's basketball team's gold medal ceremony following its 98-87 win over France, and the purchasing window will close Tuesday at 6:20 p.m. Eastern Time, at which point Topps will pair a redemption card for the triple auto at random for a lucky customer. The redemption card will be sent to the winner within 10 days of the close of the sale, according to a Topps spokesperson. The base card featuring James, Curry, and Durant retails for $11.99. In recent years, cards featuring James' autograph accompanied by the signatures of Hall of Famers such as Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant have sold at auction for tens of thousands of dollars. I think the card is easily six figures, Ken Golden, founder and CEO of Golden Auctions, told ESPN when asked for an estimation of the card's worth. However, the fact it is not a pulled card caps its value. The card is part of the Topps Now program that releases cards directly to consumers as moments in sports history unfold, rather than through a traditional card set that typically commemorates a particular season for a sports league. The Topps Now program kind of has revolutionized the way we do trading cards, and a lot of it had to do with technology and digital printing, Luraski told ESPN. So, you're able to do these products on demand, and you're able to deliver them to the consumer much faster. So, it makes the moments super relevant. Topps Now was initiated by the company in 2016. The program also released several other cards during Team USA's run through the Paris Games, including one depicting Curry's 36-point outburst in the semifinals against Serbia, one honoring Durant becoming the all-time leading scorer in U.S. Olympic basketball history, and one of James and tennis star Coco Gauff serving as America's flag bearers during the opening ceremony. Tim Bonton blasts Lakers for wasting LeBron James and Anthony Davis. When watching the 2024 Paris Olympics, it was hard not to notice that two of the top players on Team USA were members of the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. While this shouldn't be too surprising, as the duo were targeted by LA for being premier talents at their respective positions, the fact that they looked so darn good in Paris while their team has largely been irrelevant stateside was not lost on the members of the Hoop Collective, with Tim Bonton absolutely going off on the Lakers for effectively failing their two stars from a team-building standpoint. I think the single biggest takeaway from this whole tournament is that it showed me how terribly the Lakers have been run for most of the past several years, where you have LeBron James, and yes, he's approaching 40, he's the oldest player in the league, he's obviously can't play at this level for 82 games, but we saw a couple years ago when he got to the conference finals, say what you will about injuries and favorable matchups, or whatever, when he is in moments like this, he still has the ability to turn it up to a really high level, Tim Bonton declared on the Hoop Collective. And they have put such a poor team around him and Anthony Davis, that they have been an afterthought the vast majority of the run and especially the last few years outside of, again, they had some favorable matchups that got them to the conference finals one time, otherwise they've been a non-factor. When fellow collective member Tim McMahon pointed out that the Lakers really goofed up by not bringing in Kyrie Irving when they had a chance, Bonton added an example of his own, letting the listeners know that through it all, the Lakers have failed their dynamic duo at every turn. You could go back to not getting Mike Conley instead of DAngelo Russell in that deal. Yeah, there are 100 things you can point to, Bonton noted. The overall point, though, is that LeBron still has the ability to be a difference-making player at the highest level, and with him and AD, it remains unfathomable that this team remains irrelevant, and that's what they are, irrelevant. Whoa, interesting stuff, right? Well, wait, it gets even better, as after a minor detour talking about the general lack of respect sent Joel Embiid's way, all three members of the collective dug a little deeper into the Lakers' poor management. Three-team trade proposed for Lakers to offload DAngelo Russell. The Los Angeles Lakers have been searching for ways to upgrade the team all offseason. But so far, nothing has seriously materialized. With the roster at full capacity and the salary cap just below the second apron, Los Angeles has to do something to ease up the pressure. One way is making a trade to both lessen roster space and bring the salary cap down a little. Eric Pincus of Bleacher Report proposed a new trade idea that could help the Lakers offload Russell while giving them some depth back. It would be a three-team trade between the Lakers, Charlotte Hornets, and Utah Jazz. Los Angeles would receive guard Trey Mann and center Nick Richards from the Hornets. They would also get two trade exceptions in a $13.8 million one from Russell and a $3 million one from center Christian Wood. The team would be sending out Russell, Wood, guard Jalen Hood-Schifino, forward Cam Reddish, and a 2031 protected first-rounder. The pieces each would go to the two different teams to help facilitate the trade. Fixing the 2024-25 Lakers in one trade is improbable. The Lakers lose shooting with Russell, but he struggled to bring that consistently in the postseason. Instead, the team adds depth at the point, size and Richards and the financial/roster flexibility to bring in an additional player, be it at the minimum or up to $13.7 million via the Russell trade exception. The cost to improve during the LeBron James/Anthony Davis window is a distant first-rounder with light protection. While moving Russell has long been the hope of the Lakers since he decided to opt into his player option, this trade may not be worth losing his production. Russell was the best shooter on the Lakers last season, and his ability to run the offense would be missed. Mann and Richards are decent players to get back, but Los Angeles may want to hold out to see if they can get something a little better. Richards could help with the frontcourt depth, while Mann would give them a younger replacement at the guard position. As Pincus mentions, no one trade will fix the Lakers, and it may come down to them having to make a trade of Russell to avoid losing him for nothing next summer. This move wouldn't be the worst one that the Lakers could make, but maybe general manager Rob Pelinka could try to negotiate a pick swap rather than Los Angeles sending a first-round pick, albeit protected. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of DAngelo Russell? Leave your opinion in the comments.